Hi, Asha, and welcome to this cozy chat with myself. For everyone who's viewing us, Asha is a women entrepreneur herself, but she's also the chairperson of the women's wing at GCCI. And I will go straight into this conversation by asking her. She's got a very, very interesting journey and background. And I'd like to know how you've made this switch from pharmaceutical to wellness, from being this entrepreneur to being this solopreneur, building a whole brand around it.
I think it has been a very, very organic journey, Ambika, because with my background in the pharma industry, I started at 19 with a pharma company. And there we moved on from, trading to manufacturing to being an export company. And we also had pharma research company in Goa because I'm a Goan myself.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, by chance, I got into wellness by getting the VLCC brands as a franchisee to go up. And then wellness kind of attracted me. I thought that was a great field, suited me better. So from
Mm-hmm.
pharma, I moved to wellness. And then
Mm-hmm.
during pandemic is when I created the retail brand, the social entrepreneurship venture, which is called Global to Local, which is now a very good brand in Goa, and where we support the local women and the self-help groups of Goa with their products, and we are totally Goan in that.
Right. So that actually, I mean, I've been curious about it only, not only from a personal point of view, but also what I've been hearing from other women entrepreneurs. While we say that there are the same set of challenges that all women entrepreneurs face, and at ABWCI, we're looking to provide access to finance, access to markets, technology, the broader policy space. I believe there is a different kind of challenge that women face in tier two and tier three cities.
Mhm.
And I dare not call Goa a tier two city only because the nature of the melting pot and how cosmopolitan it is. But I'm sure that there are challenges that entrepreneurs face here in accessing markets.
Correct.
What in your experience are some of those challenges, and how have you, if at all, in your brand
Mhm.
helped overcome those?
Okay, I think being in a smaller city like ours is even though it's a global city, global state, yet, yes, when it comes to business, we are like a tier three city, in fact,
Mm.
as compared to all the big cities around us. So there are advantages and there are disadvantages for us women both. Advantages in terms of because, we are a smaller community and we are a very literacy driven state, so we
Mhm.
have very good education. We are pushed for education.
Mhm.
So that is very good. And also, being a smaller community, everybody helps each other out. So
Mhm.
that is the advantage that we have. Work gets done very easily. But yes, like you said, we have a couple of disadvantages also, especially being having entrepreneurship ventures, because the market is very limited. Our
Mhm.
customer base is very limited unless we are like, for us, we are lucky that we are a tourist centric state. So unless our business is, focused on tourist, it's centric to tourist or to locals, only then is it a successful venture,
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
know.
So,
And also, the population is very small. So, like, our target gets very limited.
mhm.
And
I understand. But are there platforms that exist, that GCCI has supported or the state has supported or a sub-region, that is now allowing women to get onto those platforms to be able to sell
yes,
their goods? So,
we do have platforms like, we have the incubation center fire,
mm-hmm,
wherein we incubate a lot of these startups and women entrepreneurs who want to get into business. We have the BNI, the Business Networking International support. They have a
mm-hmm,
very good platform, very strong platform of 1,000 members here. There
mm-hmm,
also there is a lot of learning, there is a lot of hand holding and mentorship. Through GCCI, also we have launched a mentorship program wherein we are, hand holding. We have appointed mentors across our state, and
mm-hmm,
we handhold women in that particular area wherein they can, that it could be anything. It could be right from your idea, business idea, to your location of your, place. It could be your licenses. It could be hand holding for marketing, for everything. We give them an overall hand holding in whatever field they are wanting us to help out. So that is something we launched through the chamber. And also, like, government has a lot of, through the Startup India, there are a lot of programs now that are happening in Goa, and we are doing very well. Like SIBA is there.
Fantastic. That's really good to hear and very
Yes.
reassuring.
Yes.
Because as a global chamber of commerce, this is exactly what we're trying to do in the 40 plus countries that we're operating in. But I'm going to switch gears a little bit. I heard you use the word mentoring. And with mentoring also comes networking. And with networking comes this societal pressure where in several sectors, it still continues to be male dominated in one way or the other. How do you approach networking, especially if you've had to do this in a space that has been traditionally male dominated or otherwise?
Yeah, like I said, we are lucky that we women from Goa, we have a totally different, the scenario in our state is slightly different from the scenario in all other states. So we are actually pushed to be independent. We have the freedom to choose. Most of us have the freedom to choose. And we are also like, like the whole, the whole community that we have is very supportive. Like, for example, I'll tell you, I'm a part of a networking group like the BNI, and we have about 30 to 40% which are women-oriented businesses. So
Fantastic.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, the only challenge, like we had mentioned earlier, also we face in Goa is getting skilled labor. Because especially if it is very, specific areas, then we have to import labor from outside.
Right.
Because
No, No, I understand, and kudos to you and the community and society as a whole in Goa. But also in my experience, I know that any community that has lived and existed along coastlines, whether they're fishermen communities traditionally or in other skills and trades, have a sense of resilience. I think which just comes from being so close to nature. So it's very, again, very reassuring to hear that Goa has such a strong, positive community. And while I'm on that note, I also want to celebrate the Global Entrepreneurship Week, which is where we are. This entire month is celebrating women entrepreneurship, but particularly the Global Entrepreneurship Week, which actually in many ways is celebrating and inspiring women entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs to be able to look at each other's lives and journeys and see how you can sort of go past structural barriers. And in your role, in your role at GCCI, it would be very, very encouraging, I think, for other chambers in other parts of the country and the world to hear how you have imbibed some of this work in your own sort of institution. That's one. And if there's any guidance that you want to give young women out there, who are wanting to or aiming to become an entrepreneur, what would you say to them?
Okay. So coming to the first one, through the chamber in the women's wing, like I said, we do a lot of programs. Besides the mentorship program, we have also started this series of tech education for them, awareness rather. Because a lot of women are technically very challenged, with the AI coming in, with the cybersecurity coming in. So we have started this series. We have collaborated with the experts, and we've started the series for the women to create the tech awareness. Also, every year we do this exhibition, which is called Asturi. And this is for empowering the women of Goa. And it has been growing every year. And in fact, this year we are coming up with a grand Asturi, which is in the largest indoor stadium of Goa, wherein we are going to have 200 women participate. Okay.
Fantastic.
And this is, in the season in Goa, in the 2nd and 3rd of December, which is a public holiday again in Goa owing to the
Hmm.
St. Xavier's feast. So we are inviting people from all walks of life, all walks of the industry to come participate. It's a 2 days action program. And this is not just for selling. Selling is, of course, the main, backbone of this exhibition. But it's also about networking, because women from across India, we have got women coming from Karnataka, from Goa, from Maharashtra, from so many
Mm-hmm.
other states, Gujarat, who are coming in. So this is a network and a platform that we have created for these women to network with each other, to collaborate with each other, so that they grow. It's an exposure to what's happening outside our state. So
Hmm.
it's a very good opportunity for them to also grow and to understand what's going on outside our state
Hmm.
as well. Yeah. So this is one very big platform that we are creating. And we
Fantastic, and many congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you so much.
What does the word Asturi mean? What
Asturi
is,
means the essence of a woman.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
And
beautiful.
coming to like a message for the youngsters, I think what I would like to say is your voice, your strength, and your dreams, they matter. They really matter. So go ahead, work on it, choose well, achieve it, and then, you know, be the best. Because it's only when women like us hold each other's crown, hold each other's hand, nudge each other, that empowerment happens.
I couldn't agree more, and that's a very powerful message that you're leaving us with. Thank you so much, Asha, for taking the time to share
Thank
your
you, Ambika.
experience and to leave this message. Many congratulations and more power to you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Ambika. Pleasure
Thank
being
you.
here on this platform.
Bye bye.
Bye.